24, Dexter Fowler.
Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Get out of here.
And this is going to be worth a look in show motion. I mean, this ball is straight over his head. I think when he lays out for this thing, he doesn't even see it until he's parallel to the ground. To make an adjustment like that in midair, that's one of the plays of the year right there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Kyle Schwarber will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand a couple. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jason Kipnis.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And that's where you're going to have to be with that fastball. Like a lot of power guys, this guy is a pull hitter. So he has a lot of trouble getting out in front of that hard stuff. Kind of comes around that pitch when it's up and away like that.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Francisco Lindor gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park with no score. Number 40 settles into the box for his first chance.
Catcher, number 40.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Again to third. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Here comes the first pitch. Dexter Fowler comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
One out and a runner on third. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
To 2-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Mike Napoli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Arrieta into the windup. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Boy, that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Napoli retired, and there's 1 away. Michael Brantley steps into the box. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
Chopped weakly to the right. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 3-0. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And after getting hit in his first at-bat, he's got to be saying, look, enough with the inside pitches already.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. Three and one now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
Again to third. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, You're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Throw over to first. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Now batting, number 40.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Snap throw from the catcher. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Just checking.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Addison Russell stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Again to third, but he gets back in time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Snap throw from the catcher.
3-2.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a pickoff throw to third. And the runner back in standing.
Simple throw over there.
And now another toss over to third, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
Another try to third.
And you can sort of tell that he's really laboring out there right now. Really evidenced by the numbers. You see that highlighted column right there. 5 walks for him in the ballgame. Never a good sign.
Jason Hayward is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Throw over to third, just keeping him close.
Keeping him close.
2-0 pitch on the way. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. 2 out, bases loaded. Another try to third. Dexter Fowler stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Again to third. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Squared that one up just a little late. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Down by 4 this early, I don't know if that's the type of swing you need to be taking here.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Number 30 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard towards second. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Carlos Santana will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Chris Bryant will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick. Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kipnis onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Fastball called for strike 2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. 4 runs, just 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland.
Santana.
Into the seats, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jason Kipnis comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Hit to short, gloved by Russell. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Arrieta gets the sign. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Kyle Schwarber heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Around second. He'll try for third. He's around third, not done yet. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. So unfortunately, it looks like he's going to come out of the game now with an apparent right shoulder injury. That's always concerning, so hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. Cody Allen is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing center field.
Number 40 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 5 runs, just 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Addison Russell. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Tap fouled at home plate. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll reach first safely.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Javier Baez stands in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. The figure is taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Well, if it wasn't clear earlier, it's abundantly clear now. I mean, this guy does not have it out there. It's walk number 7 for him in the ball game. You know, I have to believe they've seen enough. They got to yank him soon.
Looking to minimize the damage here, Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
2 down, runners at first and second. Again, he sends it out of play. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Indians nothing. Mike Napoli comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Michael Brantley stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Fowler on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Chris Bryant steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Kluber's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Oh, and he botches it. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back for more from Detroit after this. Lonnie Chisenhall will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez, and a rather easy first out.
The catcher, number 10.
Now in the box, Yan Gomes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with a breaking ball again here.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Stepping in now, Cody Allen. as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Kyle Schwarber is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, I've been around baseball all of my life. I've seen a lot of things, but I don't think I have ever seen that. I have no idea what he was thinking.
Number 40 steps in now. Runner's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Surprised that the bullpen hasn't swung into action yet?
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there, thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Settling in now, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Number 9, second baseman.
Javier Baez is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Brantley is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away.
Well, that's a nice job at third of knowing exactly where he is in relation to his surroundings. And he's able to make the play on the move to record that out.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Arrieta's ready. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Francisco Lindor will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Line drive to center field, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Chris Bryant comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Kluber sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Lifted into center field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
I'll tell you what, my man gets some altitude on this dive. Go ahead and stop it right about there. Look how high he is. That's what you call selling out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Mike Napoli will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Here's Michael Brantley. Runners off for second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. Jose Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Kyle Schwarber steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, we just can't stop showing this pitch count. I mean, this is blatant disregard for a guy's future.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Number 40 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Liner towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, trying to come inside with the fastball, but this doesn't get in as far as he probably would have liked. And this ball gets shot right back up the middle.
Here's Addison Russell. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit hard to short. And after that head-scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they will tag him out between first and second.
The catcher, number 10.
Yan Gomes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting...
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Center fielder.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Cody Allen will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
A dive by Baez. He's up with it. The throw on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-0. So long from Motown.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 5 hits.